Hi, this is Steve Conger, and this is an overview of IT 111, which is Introduction to Programming or Programming Fundamentals. Forgive the messiness of this room. We cleaned out the garage this summer, and there were several things we weren't sure what to do with, and I have found a home temporarily in my office. Boy, I look old in this video. I really hate the self videos, but I thought you should be able to see me at least once. I'm going to switch over to the syllabus and we'll talk a little bit about the course. There are YouTube videos. I will click on that. Right now, all these YouTube videos are for other versions of this course. All right. This is the first time I will have taught it online. So we'll be learning it together, although I think we can make it work. Part of I have an office number here, but I'm not likely to be in my office this fall. You can send me emails with questions, and I'll answer as quickly as possible. And you can also use the discussion feature of Canvas. So if you look at Canvas under discussions, there's a pinned assignment here for you guys getting to know each other, although I think I changed that a little bit. I'll fix that up here. And you can add discussions here. We can, if you're having trouble, you can get help from other students. I believe we will also have a TA who can help, and I will let you know more about that later, probably as an announcement. So let's go back to the syllabus. All right. So I also will post Zoom times weekly that can be used for questions and help. It's considered better security to post them as semi-close to when you're going to do it, so people can't hack it. But so we'll see how that goes. The Zoom times will not be lecture times. They will simply be for questions. If I do end up showing how to do something, I may record it and post it in Canvas here. My email is stephen.conger@seattlecolleges.edu. You can get to me through Canvas. It goes to this email. So we're going to look at how to program. We're using Python, but this isn't so much a Python class as a programming concepts class using Python. So we'll talk about things like algorithms, basic programming structures, coding conventions, programming errors. We'll talk about simple classes and objects and how to document your code. So in this quarter, it's online, which means you can do your assignments on your own time. But the bad news is you're more on your own. I will help, as I said, with weekly Zoom times. I will also post a weekly video at the beginning of each week talking about what's coming up and giving some examples of what to look for. I will monitor the discussion boards. We're going to be using Zybooks, which is very interactive and offers a lot of ways to practice and learn the materials. So this is the Zybooks, and I do have in the modules a link to how to get into there. It does require $77 subscription, which I'm sorry about. You can get by the first week without doing that, but after the first chapter, it's going to require that subscription. I also suggest, but it's purely a suggestion. The bookstore might have it as required, and it's not meant to be required. It's just if you want extra reading, you could use this book for extra reading. The assignments are posted on Canvas. All of them are in the Zybook application as well. The grades will be downloaded from Zybook, so you don't have to upload anything to Canvas. All of the grading will be done in Zybooks, and I'll download the grades, and then I'll post the grades in Canvas as well. So here's a list of kind of the ratios of how the grades will fall. There's all sorts of other things here which could be of use to you. All right. So Let's go to the modules. So this is the description of how to do the Zybook subscription. I probably shouldn't have shown that on YouTube. Videos will be added here, including the video that I'm doing right now. The second video I'll add before school starts is how to use Zybook. So that will be up there. There's a reading assignment and a lab assignment basically for every chapter. The reading has participation activities, so basically where you try something and basically just records that you tried them. It's a way of showing that you got through the chapter. As I said, it's fairly animated. It has a lot of good information. It's a pretty good set of description of what goes on. So we have all of those. Basically, we're going through 7 chapters. Throughout those chapters, and again, I will talk about this more when I do the how to use iBooks video, there are other things. There are challenges, exercises, and there are a whole lot of labs that we won't be doing. You're welcome to do all of the other labs if you want. And if you do purchase the book, you're welcome to work on some of those assignments too. The more programming you do, the easier it'll be for you in the end. Because these are all online, you don't really have to download Python, but I would suggest that you do. If you go to python.org, you can download Python. It'll work on Macs, it'll work on Linux, it'll work on anything. And it'll give you can practice it on your own machine. So although it's not required for the class, I think it's probably a good idea to download it and install it and play with the Python. You will probably need it if you do other classes in the future. All right, what else do I want to say? There was something else that I was going to say. If you do have problems with Zybooks, which I'll put this in the other video too, it is suggested that you go directly to Zybooks to talk about that. They're supposed to be really responsive to problems. So hopefully there won't be any problems, but if there are, you can let me know. So I think that's all for the introductory video here, but I will do another one, as I said, in just a day or two on how to do Zybooks, how to use it, how it works, what it looks like. If you have questions, please let me know, and I will get back to you.